Alrighty. So we are heading out to Madisonville. We're gonna go look at the parts that we're trading for this Demon. So I don't have their permission to film or anything, so I'm just gonna tell you where we're headed, and then I'll let you know what we got when we're done. Across the railroad track, gotta look both ways. So yeah, today's the day. We should know which project we're working on next, or at least know what kind of parts we've got, and who knows, may even add to the confusion. They do have another project out there they're thinking about possibly trading me, so if I don't get enough of the parts I want, we might trade for a different project. Why let the cat out of the bag? I'll let you know once we know. So anyway, we'll see you soon. As soon as I get done with this. Got about a half-hour drive ahead of me. Alright, so what's that on the back of the truck? Well, that would be the Demon. We made a trade. I'm not sure how they are about getting filmed, so I may not show you what we got until we get back to the house. But yeah, they had some stuff I could definitely use. Gave me a good idea what our next project will be. Not really, because I got something for both projects. But I'll fill you guys in when we're done. There it is. Almost home. Alright, so we're out in the garage. It's Thanksgiving Day, and we got the Demon traded, so I thought I'd do a quick video, keep you guys up to date on what we traded the Demon for. I didn't have a ton of money in the Demon, so I kind of just gave the guys a trade value of, you know, what I had into the Demon, because they're going to back half the car and turn it into a drag car. Probably put a big block Chevy in it, but that's okay. It's their car. They can do whatever they want. But anyway, we got some really good stuff. I'm pretty excited about how the trade went down. So even though it's Thanksgiving and I should be in there with the family watching football, I'm out here instead looking at all the toys. So let's give you guys a quick rundown of what I picked up. I also threw a little cash on the deal and picked up a few extra things. So we got stuff for both the S10 and for the Street Freak Project Duster. So I'm probably going to name those cars too, but we haven't done that yet. So anyway, let's take a look at what I got and see what you guys think. All right, so the most exciting part of this trade is for the Street Freak Duster. And what I got was, well, I haven't measured them yet. I got some skinnies and some fatties. Slotted mags. So they've got that old school look. They're period correct. And I have not seen any slotted mags this wide in a long, long time. These have N50-15s on them, which is the old school way of doing measurements. These tires are made by a company called Star. And they're ultra wide HPs. So I don't know if these tires are really good. They still feel... They actually do feel kind of soft still, so they might be all right. They're not rocks. I don't see cracks in them. So we'll air these things up and see if they hold air and what kind of shape they're in, see if they vibrate once the vehicle's running. And worst case scenario, we got to get new tires. But honestly, I think just the rims alone I did really well on, because I don't see these for sale anywhere, not in this width and not in that width. So I think we scored really well on this deal. Those are hard to find rims, and I didn't have to pay an arm and a leg for them, because not only did I get these wheels in exchange for the Demon, but I also got a couple other things. What I got was some small block Chevy stuff, which seems kind of weird, right? What do I need small block Chevy stuff for? Well, because everyone and their brother keeps telling me I need to put a V8 in the S10. Now, I don't personally care. The 4.3 runs fine. Well, it needs to be freshened. Hey, are you alive? Nope, that's just a skin. Anyway, an exoskeleton, if you will. So yeah, so we got some brandy new in the package aluminum valve covers with breathers for a small block Chevy. We got some pistons actually for a small block Chevy. Swear, doing stuff with one hand's a pain in the butt. I don't know how Spray Away Customs does it. He paints whole cars with one hand. But anyway. Alright, there we go. We got some skirted sealed, or some coated sealed powers. I got to run this part number, so let me get a good shot of that so I can run it while I'm doing the editing, see what exactly they are. And I might put it up on the screen. But these are 40 over, so that's good. It means whatever I get, as long as it's 30 over or less, I can still use these pistons on it. And yeah, see, we got some areas here. Yeah, these should be real nice pistons. I don't know what they're worth, but they're brand new, so we picked those up. And we picked up also for the Demon, this Holley Strip Dominator single plane manifold. So that's a really cool deal. Very happy to have this. These are no longer made, but it's a good looking manifold and it'll look nice on whatever I end up putting it on. I do like single planes. A lot of people want to run a dual plane. Let me do a quick, you know how I am. I know there's a lot of younger folks that maybe just are into mini trucks watching the channel, so if I can help you out with some terminology or education, I'll do that. So this is what's called a single plane manifold, and the reason it's called that is because all of the intake runners are on the same plane. They're all in one, coming out of this one single big plenum. So that's why that's called a single plane. Now a dual plane manifold is what most people run on the street, and it's usually a better setup. This is a stock dual plane off that 400 over there. But I don't know if you can really see it on camera, but this hole is a lot deeper than this one. That's because this one is feeding these runners up on top. These 4 cylinders are being fed by the shallow side, and the deep side is, as you can see, they're coming out from under this. The deep runners here, 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 and here are being fed by this deeper hole. So basically, you got half your carburetor running these 4 cylinders, and the other half of the carburetor is running the other 4. So your signaling gets a little better as far as the velocity across your venturis and things like that, and through the boosters. Without getting too technical, because I really don't know. But basically, being a dual plane manifold, the RPM range is a little wider and a little lower. So they don't make the huge horsepower at high RPMs, but they run a lot better on the street. So normally you would want to run that on a street car, but being as how I'm a hot rod guy, I like running the stuff that's way too big. Which is why I bought this, and I also have a tunnel ramp. Alright, so that's what we got in exchange for the Demon. So I think I did pretty good. I got all that Chevy stuff and those rims and tires, so I think we're good to go. And while I was there, since I didn't have a Chevy to put any of that on, he sold me a Target Master Chevy for the low price of $250 for a complete engine. That was supposedly a runner when he pulled it. Of course, they all are, but these guys seem like they really know what they're doing. As a matter of fact, they're working on starting up a YouTube channel, so I'll let you guys in on that once they get going. Really nice guys, local guys. Everything they said to me so far has panned out true, so I have no reason to doubt anything they said. So this was a runner apparently. I'm still going to pull it apart and go through it. I never just try to start an engine unless it's already in the car and, you know, it was parked like that D100 we did. Anyway, I ran the serial number on it, and it is a good wrench motor, what they call a Target Master. It should be a 350 according to the part number. Well, it is according to the part number, but what I don't know is if it's a 2 or 4 bolt main, but it really doesn't matter to me. 2 bolt main is plenty strong enough for a street car in most cases, so it doesn't really matter. Whatever it ends up being is fine, but this is a good rebuildable motor, and they also gave me, for free, this 010 casting number motor. Now the 010 casting number came with 3 varieties. It's from 69 to like the early 70s somewhere. In the 69 Z28 Camaro, they used the 010 block to build a 302 off of. I think that would have been a 4-bolt main, but I'm not sure. And then the 327 could have been an 010 block as well as a 350. Now, he said he measured it out and it's a 350. I believe him. I'm going to double check all the measurements myself. But hopefully that's 350, and if not, hopefully it's 327, because 327 is a great motor. I really like those too. And so I got that for free, and he threw in all the parts he had for it that came out of it. So the flywheel, these pistons and rods, I got to run the numbers on these. Matter of fact, let me do that right now so I can do it when I'm editing. Okay, I don't see a number on them. All right, whatever. So balancer, some other little parts like that, those valve covers, and a bunch of bolts and push rods and stuff. So he gave me that for free, so that was very nice, because they're getting out of small blocks. Everything they're going to do from now on is big block. And what else? Oh, and I gave him another $100 and picked up a set of shorty headers. These chrome are stainless. Actually, I think they're stainless. Yeah, they are. Okay, so I got a pair of stainless headers for a measly $100 that will work on that 400 over there. So I think we scored pretty good. Oh, and he even gave me gaskets to go with these headers. So I think we did great. The guys I did the trade with were super nice. They've got a whole bunch more parts I could probably use. So this didn't really iron out which project we're going to work on next, but it did get us some nice parts for either project. Well, I guess it really only got me a set of wheels and headers for the Duster. I don't even know if I can use the headers yet or not. And then, but we do have a lot of small block stuff to play with, so we may try and put one together for the S10. I don't know yet. The 4.3 runs just fine, but everybody wants a V8 in the S10, so you know, we might do that just because it'll just make it drive a little better, a little more effortless. It does put more weight on the front. We'll have to readjust our suspension, but if I end up airbagging it or whatever, it won't matter. But I'm just blabbing. So anyway, I'm just excited, like a kid on Christmas, but it's Thanksgiving. But anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to keep you guys informed on what's been going on. The Demon went down the road, and all these parts came back. I've also got the trailer fitted in the garage. I took that last bit of platform out of the corner back there, and the trailer actually fits in here with room to spare. So yeah, we're going to get on this trailer next. As you can see, the wood's starting to turn gray, and I don't want it to dry rot. You can see some tan here and there where the gray's been pulled off by some tire tread. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull this out on the next nice day once I get it all unloaded, and we're going to pressure wash this thing to get all that gray off of there, and then I am going to seal it, put a sealer on this thing so it can be parked outside during the winter and not go to complete crap and turn into a splintery, irritating mess. So anyway, there we go. Again, as always, hey, thanks for watching. I just wanted to keep you guys posted, and I appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you soon when we start going through this stuff. One of the first things I'm probably going to do is, well, I got to get an engine stand or something, but I want to start pulling that motor apart and see what's really going on with it. I want to take measurements off the other one. I'd like to know exactly what we're working with before I make any plans. So we'll see you guys next time. Enjoy your Thanksgiving if I happen to get this up today. If not, I hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving. And we'll see you guys next time. Be good. Take care. See you then.